Welcome to the Trifecta. The Trifecta is the method I use to get leaner. Backed by science, this is a very effective method to reduce body fat and get leaner quickly. And what's more, it is guaranteed to work. I have got meal plans both for vegetarians and non-vegetarians. However, it is not a one-way street. You will have to put in a little bit of efforts and give it 100% for 1 week. Let me correct that. You will have to give it 110% for 1 week. The Trifecta will have a three-pronged approach: nutrient partitioning, flushing out of toxins, and replenishing your cells with oxygen and prime them to burn fat. I will also tell you the 3 things you cannot do, and most importantly, how to stay lean when your week is over. So let's get this started, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Before we get right into it, you would like to know how much you weigh, right? On day 1 in the morning, after the long job in the loo, stand on the digital weighing scale with your clothes off. Note this weight down. Repeat the same on day 7 and see the magic. Please note, any weigh-ins in between after this are not valid. We will weigh ourselves again on the 7th day. Humans have evolved with the unique ability to enjoy food. We are designed to be able to relish food in variety. We will not be fighting these inhibitions. On the contrary, we will be using it to our advantage. However, we will be sticking to a plan. We are basically going to center our meals around a good source of protein. I will first give options to non-vegetarians before we get to the vegetarian options. I need you to have 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is important. 3 meals: breakfast, lunch and dinner. I am first going to put up options you have for a source of protein. Choose one source. You cannot choose anything which is not listed here. Take your time, screenshot this or note it down on a piece of paper. So how much of this source of protein should you consume? You see, some people are made bigger and some are made smaller. Well, it's quite easy. The bigger you are, the bigger are your fists. And the smaller you are, the smaller are your fists. I would like you to have exactly 2 fist sizes of your protein source. So for me, it would be about so much of protein. To this, you can add any vegetables you like in any amount, preferably leafy green vegetables. You can combine your chosen source of protein and vegetables and prepare any dish you like, provided you stick with the prescribed quantities. To this, you can optionally add a source of complex carbohydrate. This is optional because complex carbohydrates are essentially your source of fuel, and you would like to reduce your fuel stores from your body, which is your body fat. Complex carbohydrates are things like rice, bread, pasta, flatbreads. If you must consume your rice, bread or any other complex carbohydrate, limit it to 1 fist size maximum. I repeat that. Limit yourself to 1 fist size of complex carbohydrates maximum. These are examples of meals I consume when I want to get leaner. Please note the quantities are according to the sizes of my fists. If you would like some more awesome meal ideas, do check out my Instagram at Dr. Rohan Fonseca. Now for the vegetarians. This changes up a little bit for you. You can choose from the following sources of protein. As far as quantity is concerned, you can pick up 3 fist sizes of any one source. To this, add any amount of vegetables, preferably leafy green ones. This next part is important for you. You are not allowed to pick any source of complex carbohydrate. So for 1 week exactly, no rice, no bread, no pasta and no flatbreads. Create any type of meal you like with the above options. Putting examples of my vegetarian meals. Again, remember, my fists are big. Over the years, we have collected a lot of toxins and poisons in the cells of our body, and we are going to use a very special substance to flush them out. It is a God-given elixir of life: water. You will need to drink half a liter of water in the morning, before your breakfast and after your first weigh-in. 1 hour after breakfast, another half liter. Thereafter, 1 glass of water every 1 hour until you go to bed. Follow this procedure of drinking water through the entire week. This will include a compulsory glass of water before and after your lunch and dinner. Do expect to sweat and use the bathroom more often than usual. This means your toxins are being flushed out. The third and equally important step in the trifecta is to rejuvenate the cells of your body with fresh oxygen. You will have to go for an evening stroll. This part is important. The stroll has to be leisurely, in the evening, and someplace with as fresh air as possible. This will not only rejuvenate the cells of your body, but will fill you with inner peace. The three things you can absolutely not do are: drink alcohol, have foods which are deep fried, snack in between meals. You can have only 3 meals: breakfast, lunch and dinner. Let me repeat that. You cannot have any deep fried foods, no alcohol, or have anything between your breakfast, lunch and dinner. I urge you to stick to the trifecta to the T for the course of 7 days. On the 7th day, weigh yourself after the long jog in the loo and watch the magic on the scale. You are free to continue with the trifecta plan for even longer if you feel it is sustainable for you. To keep the body weight you lost off is quite simple. All you have to do is follow my hunger scale. Practice this after completing the trifecta. It is basically a scale from 1 to 10. At 1 you are so hungry you are ravenous. At 10 you are so stuffed you cannot move. At 5 you are good and not thinking about food. You would like to maintain your hunger levels in between a 3 and a 7 at all times. That means you would like to be at all times slightly hungry or half full or somewhere in between. Never allow yourself to get ravenous or stuffed. After this, anytime you decide to get leaner, you can always do another cycle of the trifecta. Let us very quickly summarize this. Please do screenshot the following slides so that you can refer to them at your convenience. Or later on, if needed, you can come back to this video and check it out once again. The trifecta has got a 3-pronged approach covering nutrient partitioning, detoxification and oxygenation. But before that, the weigh-in. Weigh yourself on the first day after visiting the loo. Note down your body weight. Non-vegetarians will pick 2 fist sizes of your chosen source of protein from the choices I gave earlier. You can have an unlimited amount of vegetables. If you must have complex carbohydrates like rice or bread, limit yourself to 1 fist size. Just a small reminder here again, the quantities we are referring to is that of cooked product. If you are vegetarian, pick 3 fist sizes of your source of protein from the choices given earlier. You can have an unlimited amount of vegetables. You will not have any complex carbohydrates for the duration of the week like rice, bread, flatbreads, pasta and like. Every day, drink half a liter of water before breakfast, half a liter after breakfast. Thereafter, 1 glass of water every hour. This will include your compulsory glass of water before and after every meal. Go for a half an hour of leisurely walk in the evening in an area where the air is fresh. This part is important. You will not have any deep fried foods. You will not drink any alcohol and you will not snack in between meals. On the 7th day, after visiting the bathroom in the morning, weigh yourself one last time and enjoy your loss in body weight. All the very best with the trifecta. I have absolutely no doubt you can do it. Do give me the feedback in the comment section down below on how it is going. Like this video if it helped you, and a subscribe would be magnificent. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Until then, signing out, Dr. Rohan Fonseca.